This isn't the average video where you'll hear the same thing over and over again and do cringe workouts. You'll receive valuable information without any unproductive interruption from someone who's there. So, first, I'll tell you a little bit of my story. I've been working out for almost 2 years now, and I'll give you the best advice I can, which stepped up my game. The things that I've been doing are so effective that I got these kind of forearms without even focusing on vascularity. For me, all of this is a bonus, but I figured out what I've been doing well and I'm gonna share it with you today. I'm gonna do a little assuming that you're between 13 and 30 years old and your goal is getting aesthetic veins. By aesthetic, I mean getting those soft and attractive veins for health and confidence reasons. The reason why veins mean a lot to me is because I got a lot of compliments from girls in the past 2 years. So this is how to get aesthetic veins. The philosophy that should guide you is to have a multifunctional forearm and arm. So this basically means to use it in different ways. This isn't about bullshit finger extension workouts or anything. First, I'll talk about the concept of stabilizers. So, stabilizers, you need to work your forearms in different and effective positions, and in order to do this, training them as stabilizers is perfect. I'm not telling you to go all on calisthenics, but hear me out. Calisthenics exercises are good for veins for two reasons. One, they're great for the multi-purpose reason, and two, they are good stabilizer exercises. Like the planche from lever, even holding yourself on the bar, all use the forearm as the base, the stabilizer. This makes the forearm a principal muscle and the body gets used to sending blood to your hands. All in all, they make your forearm a very important muscle which coordinates movement. Now I'm gonna talk a bit about straight arm strength. So this will get you that smooth and good looking forearm to bicep transition. As I've said before, we're looking to have an impact in different ways. I'm not going to fill this video with exercises, but you can find good and credible sources like Chris Heria, for example. I'm also going to talk a bit about wrist strength. It's also important and it's often overlooked because it will one, prevent any kind of injury on your wrists, and two, increase the potential of those veins at hand level. Everyone is overlooking one important thing. First, let me compare bodyweight training and weightlifting in order to understand better our goals. There are two types of forces: brute force and the force relative to our body. Basically, the brute force is how much weight your muscles can actually lift, and the force relative to our bodies is the reason why small people can do 20 pull-ups and powerlifters 5 or like none. The one we want to focus on is the force relative to our bodies, because remember, we want to get those aesthetic lean veins. This force is the one who is in our favor when it comes to coordinating the forearm with the rest of our bodies. Lean people have developed this kind of power. One thing you could try is rock climbing. I personally tried it and I did see an improvement when it comes to the forearm because I was relying on it very much. I already had a strong foundation, but after 8 sessions spread through 4 weeks, the rock climbing test actually worked and I developed veins on the start of my fingers. By applying the strategy of multi-purpose, you get that quality forearm. So bodybuilders may have massive forearms, but that's what they're training for in the first place, for size. We, the ones who want an aesthetic arm, we're looking for having the right body to weight strength ratio and maintaining a lean body type. Just don't fall in the trap everyone sets. For example, raising your body temperature to cardio or sauna. If you want my honest opinion, then yes, they'll work. The problem is that this will work for 2 minutes. We desire long-lasting progress. If you consider doing cardio, do it for losing body fat or weight, not just for an unrealistic pump. Now, everybody talks about diet. You have most probably heard that the diet is very important, and the truth is, the final result depends on the factor. Just make sure you eat healthy food, which means eggs, meat, vegetables, fruits, nuts. Also consider that healthy meals one ingredient foods. So a bad example would be burgers, which contain like bread, processed meat, pickles, and ketchup. It's all mixed up. And a good example would be boiled carrots, which is made out of one ingredient, a piece of meat, which is made out of one thing, meat, and an egg, which is an egg. You get the point. We're getting close to the conclusion, and you might say that it's all about genetics. Look, you can't get the veins of someone else. Everybody has a maximum potential, and this video taught you how to get a little bit closer to your potential. I really believe this video will genuinely help you, but I have to warn you that this journey is hard. The forearm and the veins are something that require discipline and patience. We've all heard about newbie gains, but it's not the same with this. The forearm is a hard muscle to shape, and the veins can depend on genetics, but with discipline, you'll be able to get what you desire. I hope this helped you. Thank you.